Welcome back to Sacramento, California, home of the 2022 SPD World's Strongest Man. And the athletes' next event, they got to take a car for a walk.
Not an easy thing, Danny. Not as easy as it sounds, anyway. 950 pounds, 20 meters, 60 seconds. Simple as that.
Well, it's good to see Singleton is back. He's been cleared by the medics after that allergic reaction.
Representing Netherlands,
And he will take on
Kelvin de Ruiter.
the Giants from Holland, de Ruiter.
Well, being tall in this kind of event isn't really an advantage. Getting under it and squatting it up at the start can be really very difficult. It is 950 pounds, let's not forget. Wow, Singleton is quick away. Oh my goodness me, this is lightning. The Pennsylvania man, you blink and you'll miss it.
It was like the cameras couldn't catch up with him. Incredibly fast there from Singleton.
9.86, sounds like a great 100-meter time. Wow, de Ruiter. Got to keep on route here and try and get this over the line.
That's why they call him de Ruiter, of course. Never goes off course.
And he isn't. He's managed to pull it back in. That's a difficult thing to do. Once it starts to spin the car, it takes a whole lot of core strength, power in the waist and hips to try and get it back straight, and it needs to be.
These cars do not have power steering.
Almost done. Come on, push.
So much out of you to lift that up once you put it down.
He's got 3 seconds left. Come on, Kelvin. A second. Oh, maybe hard to tell if his bumper was over. Magnus Magnussen will tell us in a second.
We'll find out whether that counts.
For Netherlands, Kelvin de Ruiter.
Oh, he's given him exactly a minute. Right on time.
Bang on 1 minute.
From the United States.
But,
give it
my
up
goodness
for
me.
Evan Singleton.
Best across all groups. Sub 10 seconds. Incredibly fast from Evan Singleton.
I think that's the first time someone's actually done a jog with it.
Yes, I think so.
Representing
Certainly that allergy's gone.
Greenland,
So, Ujarak
Ujarak.
up next from Greenland.
Yes, the Greenlander.
Representing Iceland, Eythor, Ingolfsson, Melsted.
Iceland and Ingolfsson Melsted.
Yes, this 100-degree weather isn't exactly conducive for great performances when you're from Iceland and Greenland.
Iceland, of course, traditionally quite green. Greenland, traditionally quite icy.
This is very true, actually. Yeah. Ooh, the Greenlander's gone down on the far side there. So too has Eythor. Ingolfsson Melsted, but he's halfway down the course. Remember, if you don't finish, you will get a measurement. It may well be what Ujarak gets here, unless he can get a bit of a rhythm here.
Well, Ingolfsson Melsted manages it.
You see the less experienced guys, it looks like it's rocking about. And to try and keep it on a very level plane, trying to avoid too much of the car getting in control of you with the swinging of it.
There's just so much to balance, isn't there?
There is, yes. Short, quick steps, that's what you want. Over stride, and it's really the death of you in this event. The legs will collapse from under you.
Well, that'll be that. Ujarak. He will get a length instead of a time.
From Greenland, Ujarak.
A bit of a baptism of fire here for Ujarak.
Representing Iceland,
So under 30
Eythor,
seconds for Ingolfsson Melsted. Gives him second place so far.
Well, this isn't that heavy for a world's strongest man super yoke, but the car walk is so awkward.
And more of the awkward car walk when we return.
The 2022 SPD World's Strongest Man on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by SPD, proudly supporting the world's strongest athletes. By Rogue, don't weaken. By Visit Sacramento, the ideal partner for your next big event. And by Kanak, beyond maximum security.
Well, welcome back to the SPD World's Strongest Man. It's the car walk. Evan Singleton, the current leader. 2 athletes remain, including, well, his 7th time here, Luke Stoltman. Let's hear from him in his SPD Power Profile.
Luke Stoltman, 37 years old, 365 pounds, 6'3". I'm living in a town in Scotland called Invergordon. I've been there all my life. This is my 7th year competing in World's Strongest Man. About 6 months before we competed last year, both Tom and myself, we took on a psychologist, and that allowed us to separate ourselves as athletes. I don't have to worry now about Tom, and Tom doesn't have to worry about me, so we're very independent, but then we celebrate in our glory together. Now that Tom's won World's Strongest Man, I feel my role that's fulfilled. I've looked after Tom as much as I can. Now Tom's free. It's 100% me. I might sound selfish, but I need to be selfish. If I don't become that person that just cares about myself, I feel I'm doing other people an injustice. It takes so much to get to World's Strongest Man. Having Cushy out here, it's really important for me.
It's nice to feel like you can be of assistance.
She just does so much.
Quite proud to be on his team.
Every strongman will say the same. You know, without a good lady, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Trying to help him create and leave his legacy.
Luke, you've had a year to build up to this.
Dan, our coach, he's an absolute massive fan of strongman.
Let's go, Luke! Like, they can argue about which order they want to be in, but they're going to be stood on top of the podium together.
Whoa! I won't be stopped.
Representing Great Britain, let's hear it for Luke.
All about family, isn't it, for Luke Stoltman? Great support system around him. Real drive to win, and again, won't be stopped. Up against the man looking to stop him, representing France, Coraboeuf. And perhaps his height here will help.
Well, you know, the one good thing in car walk is you can set the height to what you want. You can see on the left, Luke Stoltman's is a lot higher. And he gets a good pickup. You need a high pickup, though, that's for sure. As in a lot of ground clearance, or these wheels will stick into the ground and stop you. That's exactly what's happened there with Stoltman. He's being a little bit sloppy here.
Still a good time.
It is a good time.
Very
it's a great time. It might not be Singleton-esque. His 9.86 was outrageous, really. But there we go, Coraboeuf. See, he doesn't have much clearance from the ground. He's really got to keep it very stable, or he risks having one of those wheels bite the concrete and pull him down.
And that does seem to be happening. But he manages it, and he's happy.
Ever smiling.
Let's hear it for Jean-Stéphane Coraboeuf.
So 41.34. Coraboeuf.
Let's hear it for Luke Stoltman.
And a brilliant time then from Luke Stoltman. 16.65 gives him second place in the car walk.
Not a bad start from Stoltman. Didn't get the win, but he's very close again.
Well, the uncatchable Evan Singleton, with a hugely impressive showing, takes first for this event. Good comeback after missing the second event, of course. Luke Stoltman takes second, and Eythor Ingolfsson Melsted third. So, after 3 events, Stoltman remains the solid leader with 17 points, 6 ahead of a tie for second between Coraboeuf and Ingolfsson Melsted.